I've had them that want to stay in there all day if I don't do something. So, here goes something. It's okay, baby. Look how beautiful you are. On my way to release this rattlesnake this morning, right off the side of the road. Foxborough. Probably not being used. Hasn't been used probably for a while, but still. There it is. If I were to guess, it's about 5 feet away. One hole from the other is about 5 feet. I'm trying to decide if this is a good place because it's shady, cool. There are a lot of places for it to go and hide. When he's already raring to go, so he's gonna go. I don't know. I think that I might, Palo Verde, I think I might just try and go in a little further. I had some place in mind. We'll see. Okay. I think we're coming up on the perfect place. This is very scenic. This is back into the heart of the Box Canyon that you could see from my house. I've never released a snake out here before. But this looks like a really nice place. Very scenic, beautiful. This is the biggest saguaro still hugging its nursery plant that I've ever seen. Look at that. That thing's tall. It's about to, yeah, it's sprouting little arms at the top. You see that? It's sprouting little arms. I'm doing this with one hand. Put down the rattlesnake. There's Tabletop Mountain just south. My house is way back there, south. So here I am, and look, there's a beautiful moon. It's starting to set. And I'm in the shade of Palo Verde, which won't be shady much longer. Look at that contrail. Oh goodness. This is gorgeous. Nice cool breeze. And there's the rattlesnake. Hello. It's rattling. It is 64 right now. Supposed to get up to 88 today. I definitely want to get out of here before then. Alrighty. Yeah, it's around 8 o'clock, I think. Well, looky there. Look at you. Aren't you pretty? Let's get you out of there. I know you're anxious to go. Oh, there's my shadow. Me and my shadow. Beautiful shadow. Shadow, shadow, shadow. Come on, baby. You gonna stay in there all day? So, I don't like to make them hurry, but I've had them that want to stay in there all day if I don't do something. So, here goes something. towards me. No, baby. That's right, I'm standing here. Sweetie. Don't come over towards me. No, but I want to get out of the... Oh, look at that. That is one beautiful snake. Beautiful. Isn't that the most gorgeous thing? Oh, it's so beautiful. He or she's deciding to go up on, get out of the bank of the wash. Again, I want to show y'all those beautiful scenery that we're in here. Look at that. Isn't that just gorgeous? That swallow, the mesquite tree, and we've got the hills. The moon setting on the hill. Oh, look, she's coming back down into the wash. This reminds me of my rattlesnake goddess. She was this calm. She's not rattling at all. She's just being so sweet. Again, I'm going to zoom out. You can see the scenic. This nursery plant's done a good job of raising this little swallow. Eventually, they might start competing. You know, another way I can tell by that it's an ironwood by the leaf and the color of the bark, but another way is just to look down and you see the multiple trunk system there. And then who can resist this gorgeous, gorgeous swallow? It looks like one of its arms has been lopped off. Still setting, and my snake is still coiled. All right, over to the east, there's a lot of contrails in the sky, doing things this morning, crenellating and merging with the clouds. I used to be able to climb up to the top of those hills and hike along the top of them. It's a 4-mile hike. Not very many people know. I'm one of the very few people who know about that trail. Look, that new arm on that swallow growing down from the very base, and new arms growing off the branch that was cut off or fell off somehow. It's a very, very interesting swallow. Okay, we're going back to check on the snake. It's here. Went up there. There's nothing to be afraid of. I'm gonna leave you alone now, sweetie. Thank you for all the wonderful footage and the photos. You be well, prosper. I hope you live very long and have lots of real estate babies. See, you're just walking down. Da 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 da. What a pretty swallow. Oh, look at this swallow in the nursery plant. Ah, look what's right at the foot of it. If you're not careful, right there. Right there. Yep. Be careful, always. Just take it in the scene one more time. Beautiful. The ants are ignoring the blueberry I gave them. It's a power food. Let's see if I cut it in half. It'll make it easier for them to get into it and love it. So I cut the blueberries in half with my fingers. See if that would interest them. Didn't make it more interesting at all. It's a superfood, y'all. Well, maybe they're just not interested. Maybe they're just on the hunt for something else. I don't know. Or maybe it's just not warm enough for them yet. It's warm enough for me. I don't know. Still not interested in that blueberry. But I put a drop of water and they went right for that. Moisture is always a high commodity in the desert. Oh, BTW. I did climb that hill once. I didn't make it to the top, but I made it to that first top. The first rise. Here's a dead swallow spine. If you ever wanted to know what it looks like, it decomposes and it feeds the desert. Part of the recycling decomposition process. If you've ever wondered what it looks like inside one, well, there you go. Those are very strong spines. You can use them for all kinds of things. You can see how it could hold so much water. One thing for sure after this last monsoon season is I've seen a very strong proliferation of desert rhubarb, and that's what those red plants are. Those stalks, they have this kind of a cat, whatever it was. Get this kind of a, well, there, you can see it. Here, these things. Look how they curl. Sometimes they curl. Look at that. You can eat these. I don't know how to cook them, but you can. It's a type of rhubarb, wild rhubarb. Yeah, this little wash is getting deeper since the flooding. If you go to my store, Arizona Artware, you'll see a picture called In Between. And it's this area right in here. And I did it, it was overcast, but I gave it kind of a night filter to make it look like it was twilight. It's very nice. You should check it out. But that's what this is. This area in between. This is illegal. Them going off the road like this. Completely illegal. They don't stay on this road, which is a road that's been here forever. It was used by the cow people way back when. If they depart off this road, it's illegal. Everything they've done. vehicle. And on the other side, my house. So again, when the Great Flood came, as with all the floods, it pushes up all this debris that you see here and really changes the terrain of the place. This wash becomes a raging river. And it stays that way for quite some time. Maybe I can dig out some of that footage someday and show y'all. The last major flood was about 2 or 3 years ago, and this is a pile that it made. It really changed things. It was huge. It was the 100-year flood. And it changed the road. It changed everything. Now, if you look here, way over there, you can see my house. Here we are.